Hey boys. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a prom makeup look. Yes, you guys, it is prom season. I hope you guys are excited. I'd be excited, but I'm not in high school anymore, so I don't really go to prom. But last year I went, and my junior year, and it was like so fun, you guys. Don't listen to people who say like it's stupid, it's boring. Like, no. Go to prom, have fun, it'll be awesome. People rave like it's the best night of your life. Like, honestly, I had such a good time when I went to prom, so I highly recommend to go to prom. But besides the fact we're talking about makeup right now, not the experience, but you know, I had to throw it out there because I heard like a lot of people are like, oh no, I don't want to go to prom, like it's whatever. Like, no, you're gonna regret not going, so go to prom, okay? Okay. Anyways, so this is the makeup look that I will be doing for today's video. Honestly, you guys will see in this video how impressed I am with this whole look. Like, this whole entire face is drugstore. I mean, besides the lashes, I kind of cheated a little bit, but everything you see here is drugstore, and I'm so happy in the way it turned out. Like, the palette that I used, I was so shook. Like, I was a little scared I wasn't gonna be super pigmented, but I am so happy on the way this makeup look turned out, and I am so excited for you guys to see. You're gonna be shook, like super shook. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. My skin is all fresh and prepped, hydrated, moisturized for this prom day. So along with doing your makeup, you want to make sure you have a very fresh face. Like the night before, do face mask, do like a deep wash, but don't do it too much to the point where you think you might break out. So do that like a week before. But the night before, I say prep your skin with a good sheet mask and then with some hydrating moisturizer, so when you wake up the next day, you are super fresh and moisturized. So going straight into the tutorial, I am going to prime my face. And to do that, I'm using my Milani Prime Light Primer. It's kind of folded because I'm running out, so I like to fold it down so I can get all the product out. And this primer is a strobing and pore minimizing oil-free primer. And with this primer, after I'm done applying it with my hands, I like to go in with my beauty sponge and just pat it in like so. And this beauty sponge is the e.l.f. one. Honestly, I've been using it recently and I'm in love, which is really good because it was only $4. Can you believe that? Alright, so now that I'm done priming, I'm gonna go ahead and go into my foundation. And the foundation that we're using today is the Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation. On prom, you want to make sure you use the full coverage foundation so your face can look super flawless in all of your pictures, but make sure you do not use one with SPF. Let me make sure this doesn't have SPF because your girl don't want to have flashback at prom. Alright, so this is SPF free and we can use this for prom. Honestly, I feel like Maybelline foundations are the best drugstore foundations. So if you're going to get one for prom and it's drugstore, I highly recommend the Maybelline Super Stay, because it is full coverage and it is super lightweight. And to apply it, I'm using my e.l.f. makeup sponge. This foundation may be a little too dark for me, but I'll make it work. Can we just compare the coverage? Like, okay, yes, it is dark, stating the obvious, whatever, but once I put concealer and everything, it all ties in together. But this coverage is amazing. I honestly loved it. And then I have so many foundations, but I always tend to go towards Make It Forever stick, and I haven't used this in a while, and honestly, it is amazing. Like, let me do my whole entire face. Hold on. Look at that. My skin is looking flawless. Highly recommend this foundation. So moving on to concealer, I'm going to use my Wet n Wild concealer along with my Maybelline Age Rewind. But first, I'm going to conceal my eyelids using the Wet n Wild concealer. And to blend out this concealer, I'm using the Deluxe Crease Brush by Real Techniques. So now I'm going to apply the Wet n Wild concealer under my eyes. Then apply the Age Rewind right on top. Now to set my face, I'm going to be using my Airspun powder. Okay, so I'm going to stop here, and after we are done with the eyes, I'm going to go back and contour, blush, highlight, all that good stuff. But first, let's zoom you guys into my eyes. So for today's palette, we're going to be using this Wet n Wild palette right here, and it is called Rose in the Air. It says new, so I'm guessing this is a new palette by Wet n Wild. I've never tried it before, so hopefully this is a good one. So going straight into the palette, I'm going to take my Morphe M441 blending brush, and we are going to start off with this transition shade right here. It's labeled transition already, and that's just gonna go straight into the crease. Now taking my Vasanti brush, I'm going to go in with this shadow right here. And this shadow is going to be focused on the outer corner. So I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild highlighter powder in Golden Flower Crown. And I'm going to use this as my lid shade. But before I apply that highlight or eyeshadow, I'm going to spray it with my Milani Make It Dewy spray onto the brush just to make sure it looks more pigmented and gives that wet look. I'm actually going to mix the highlighter along with this gold champagne shade right here. To darken up the outer corner a little more, I'm going to go in with this dark brown shade right here. Just a very little. I'm going in with my Beach Cosmetics pencil brush. I'm going to mix the transition shade along with that burgundy shade. Alright, so now that the eyes are pretty much done, honestly, I'm so impressed by this Wet n Wild palette. I was a little scared that it was going to be a little flop, but honestly, to me, this kind of looks like the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia. I don't actually own the Anastasia palette. I would compare it, but looking at the shades, it looks pretty close, and the pigmentation for, I think this is only like $8, I don't know, but for the price of this, the pigmentation that it gives, honestly, I'm very impressed. The eyes are pretty much done, so I'm going to go ahead and apply some lashes. I don't actually have a drugstore pair of lashes on me, so I'm going to be using my Cocoa lashes in the style Queen Bee. Ooh. These are my favorite lashes at the moment. Honestly, I've been obsessed with them in the past, and then I kind of moved on to Morphe, and then I picked some up recently, and I was like, why did I stop using these? So yes, I'm going to apply these lashes, and I will be right back. Okay, so now that my lashes are on, I'm going to go ahead and apply some mascara, and to do that, I'm using my Essence I Love Extreme Mascara. Now I'm going to highlight my inner corner, and to do that, I'm going to go back in with that Wet n Wild highlight, spray some setting spray on my little pointy brush, and then apply that. Alright, so moving back to the face, it is time to bronze, contour, blush, highlight. To contour and bronze and all that good stuff, I'm going to use my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. To do that, I'm using my Morphe R14 brush. Now for blush, I am taking my Milani Color Harmony in Coral Beans, and it's pretty much like a blush mixed with a little bit of glow, so I just kind of just swirl it all together, and then I apply that to my cheeks. And I'm using my Urban Studio Stippling 204 brush. So now to highlight my face, I'm going to go back in with Golden Flower Crown by Wet n Wild and take my Morphe fan brush, which is a Morphe M310 brush, and just swirl it in the highlight and bathe in the highlight. You guys. So before I put any lip product on, I want to go ahead and set my face, and I'm going to use my Milani Make It Dewy setting spray. Alright, so for the lips, I'm going to take my lip liner. I think this is by Essence. It's so small. I bought it so long ago. But it is the lip liner, and it's in shade number 11 in the nude. And I'm 99% sure that this is Essence. If it's not, I will have the name of it down below. So yeah, I'm going to line my lips using this. And then on top of it, I'm going to take my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Abu Dhabi. I just realized I said Abu Dhabi, but this is actually London. I kind of get confused because Abu Dhabi and London are my favorite lip creams by NYX, so I tend to switch off from them, but I'm using the London Lip Cream by NYX, not Abu Dhabi. Correction. You guys, I'm shook. I'm in love with the way this came out. Hands down. So this is the finished makeup look. As you guys can tell, I was super excited about the way it came out. Like, honestly, I was a little skeptical with the Wet n Wild palette, but I am so happy I chose to use that palette. See, like, go pick this palette up now, like right now. Forget the Modern Renaissance. Like, I've never even tried it. I know it's so good. I'm pretty sure it's like freaking amazing, but this Wet n Wild palette is so good. Like, I'm in love with the way this came out, you guys. You don't even understand. Like, I wish I wore this look to prom. It wouldn't have matched me, but I wish I wore this look to prom. Well, yeah, that's all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you'd like to see in the future. Please subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to my Angel's channel, which is M&A Forever Ever. Also, don't forget to turn on that notification bell so you get notified every single time that I post, because I know YouTube is kind of changing their whole little setup, so like it doesn't tell you all the time when someone posts. So make sure to turn that bell on so you don't miss any video and you're notified every single time that I post. Stay bloomy, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.
We dancing,